Welcome back, trainers and collectors. It's your favorite Poke Plumber here, fleshing out the latest news and hobby updates. Whether it's breaking leaks, rare finds, market trends, I got the tools to keep your collection growing and your profits flowing. Welcome back, everybody. What's going on? It's been a couple days. Got to find that consistent lever. You know, just got to pull it and get back in the groove of things. Got to get through the little hiccup. But while I've been gone, there's plenty to think about. And I want to share some things with you. In the past couple days, I grabbed something really cool, and it probably is starting a new black hole, so to speak. So I traveled back into the vintage yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. The vintage realm. But I was able to pick up this beautiful, stunning, let's focus, this beautiful and stunning Stormfront booster box from 2008. An absolute grail has been added to the collection. And I'll tell you one thing. When I added this box, I set it on the shelf and I said, there's not really much vintage here. Well, this was considered mid-era, but I think we can consider it vintage now. But it sits here and it's so lonely. And I said, hey, XY has grown a bunch. A lot of this stuff has grown a bunch. So why not move some of this to, you know, grab a little more vintage? And it brings me into the next topic, price memory. When I first got into this hobby, my local LGS had this box listed for $599. And when I got back into the hobby, I said, holy crap, who would spend $599 on a Pokemon booster box? I was shocked. I had no idea. And time went on, and Cosmic was no longer a $100 box. Fusion Strike was no longer an $80 box. And the thing is, you have to get rid of that price memory and move on. So let's say the Fusion Strike goes to $200. Then you're like, okay, I'll buy it at $200. Then it goes to $300. Okay, I'll buy it at $300, dollar cost average, $400, $500, etc. I need to get that price memory out of my head because there's new collectors coming in day after day, day in and day after, every single day, and they don't have any price memory. When they see Fusion Strike for $500, they're like, oh, that's a cool box, I want to add it to my collection. So that's step one. I had to throw away my price memory in order to be okay with adding this box. Wild how it is now. But let me explain why. It's not only time. This is why I think we see, you know, EX era doing so well, Vintage era doing so well. So when I got back into this hobby, you had a little lull, and then a little bit after, the COVID boom happened. And then there was another little lull, and then this boom happened. But the thing is, every boom, there's more and more people. So you're having these, when I first started, I was in my 20-somethings. Now I'm in my 30s. So now you have these kids that were 20-something, they're in their 30s making more money. You have these teenagers now graduating college, getting good jobs, and now they're into the hobby. And the thing is, it's just going to be generation after generation after generation. That's why I look at this hobby and I say, when is this going to calm down? When is this going to stop? Like, imagine the kids that grew up opening Black and White era, grew up opening XY era. Is this only the beginning? Are these prices not even, is this just like the top of the iceberg where XY is going to see even higher numbers? Like Phantom Forces is a $6,000 box. Ancient Origins is a $3,000 box. I could only have imagined that prices would be this high this fast. Yeah, I knew over time we could have these crazy prices, but to me, now I'm starting to look at XY and Sun and Moon, I'm saying, hey, maybe an Ancient Origins can be a 5, 6, 7K box one day. Cosmic Eclipse, 5, 6, 7, the 7K box one day. And I think that's kind of what's happening. You have so many people that don't have price memory. They're newer in this hobby. They're just excited to add something to their collection. then the kids just grow up and now they want to add stuff to their collection. So now you have all this stuff that's getting older and they're not printing any more of this. And you have day in and day out more and more people. And I'm excited. What happens when the kids grow up that were opening Team Up come into the hobby and they have real money? What happens when the kids that were opening Evolving Skies come into the hobby and say, oh, Evolving Skies, oh my God. Like imagine what the price point is going to be for that box. It's just very exciting to see. Some of these XY boxes are hitting all-time highs. And I'm sitting here like, oh my God, this is high. But is the truth, I haven't seen anything yet. Like, is this not, like I said, this is just the tip of the iceberg. And I'm excited to see what happens. But now, as a collector, I'm conflicted because I'm moving things to try to buy the vintage before it's too late, because I'm looking at half these XY boxes. You can't find them on eBay. You can't find them online. So now, when you have one of these older boxes and you really want to add it to your collection, I'm excited because there's a lot more coming. And I'm really excited to share with you guys. But now, some of these boxes I'm getting, there's 0 listed online. Whether it's these big card stores, they don't have any of the boxes that I'm about to get. Wait till you see them. I'm so excited to share with you guys because it's really cool. It's a piece of Pokemon history, adding a box like this to your collection. Like, how many people have Stormfront boxes? And it's not me sitting here to brag. It's me sitting here to show that, like, over time, just by me adding little by little, I'm able to say, hey, I need to liquidate this so I can afford this. And that should be your goal. It's not to, let me get in here, quick flip this, and make all this money. No, it's like, sit back, let your collection build, let it hit all-time highs, and say, hey, I'm a little heavy in this area. Let me diversify a little bit. Like, you can't just have one thing. Like, as a collector, I want to have it all. As a collector, I miss my vintage stuff. But it's just neat to see the progression that it's not only happening with me, but many others right now. And their collection went from being valued at, I don't know, $1,000. Now, some of those people with those $1,000 collections are at $20,000. The people with the $100,000 collections are at $1 million. It's really cool to see. And over time, you're going to have more people with more stuff. And I think that's why things are getting higher, because they're like, okay, I need $2,000 for this box. Oh, I'll just move 2 of these boxes and then I can buy that $2,000 box. So I think we're starting to see that more and more, and it's kind of exciting to see. And that's why, to me, deep down, I'm like, what is going to stop Pokemon? And man, I don't know. Like, I say this all the time, stay away from your destined rivals. But if you haven't had a chance, a lot of people ask me about this box, and I'm going to tell you a little secret. See this box right here? Astral Radiance? Look at this nice, mint, beautiful box. Well, I'm going to tell you a little something about Astral Radiance. Astral Radiance wasn't printed to oblivion. Astral Radiance didn't have the craziest print run. And Astral Radiance is also one of the cheapest Sword and Shield sets that have an alt art right now. And it's not that bad of a set. You have the Garchomp, Cynthia's Garchomp. You have Misty, Misty's Starmie. And you have a great Machamp in here. A Beedrill, Lilligant. Like, there's some pretty neat cards in here. So if we don't really talk about Astral Radiance, and maybe we should. Really, maybe we should. Because it wasn't printed as crazy. You have the Palkia, you have the Dialga. Definitely a stacked set. Definitely a stacked set if you think about it. Did it have the Beedrill? Or was it just a Lilligant? Lilligant. I don't know. I'm pretty sure. Alright. Well, it has the Machamp, it has the Dialga Palkia. It's a stack set. Dialga Palkia, like, those arts are beautiful. They're from the, what painter was that? I don't know, I'm drawing a blank. And the Lilligant and Beedrill, oh, Brilliant Star. I don't know. It's late, I just got home from work. I'm pretty sure, I'm getting a brain fart. Was that Brilliant Stars? I think the Beedrill and the, I don't know. I'm sure you guys will correct me. Don't bash me too much. I'm sorry. I'm tired. But the moral of the story is Astral Radiance here. Astral Radiance, if you don't have any in your collection, I think it would be smart to add some. Keep in mind, it wasn't printed as much as Brilliant Stars. It wasn't printed as much as, you know, Fusion Strike, Lost Origin, Silver Tempest. Astral Radiance might be that sneaky, sneaky play, because if you go online right now and you type in Astral Radiance cases, you're not going to find as many cases as you would think. So that's my little tidbit pick of the day. I'll hit you guys with that. And you know what? Being how I mispronounced it, Lilligant, I guess we know our Pokemon pronunciation of the day. But yeah, let's hit it. Lilligant. Man, I'm not filming after work anymore. LMNOP, Oh man, this is why you gotta be consistent, Mr. Nick. Talking to myself. Insane. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's zoom in there. Lil, Li, Gunt. Lily Gunt? Lil, Le, Gunt. No, that's Lee. Lil, Lee, Gunt. Lil, Lee, Gunt. Lil, Lee, Gunt. Lily Gunt. The fragrance of the garland on its head has a relaxing effect, but taking care of it is very difficult. Lily Gunt. Whoa, Earthquake, Nidoking. Like, comment, subscribe. You guys know what to do. I forgot to run the raffle for the Heatwave Arena giveaway. I will announce the winner on the next video. Stay golden, Poke Collectors.